Jeff Cohen, Moses brought the original 10 Commandments down from Mount Sinai. You are bringing the Dealmakers 10 Commandments here from Hollywood.
That's
so where
right.
did you get your divine inspiration?
Well, I feel that success is life on your own terms. And the Dealmakers 10 Commandments is a methodology for figuring out what those terms are for yourself and then getting them. So that's kind of the big picture.
And do they apply here on Wall Street and on Main Street, or is it just for negotiating movie star contracts at the Ivy restaurant in Hollywood?
The full title, Dealmakers 10 Commandments, 10 Essential Tools for Business Forged in the Trenches of Hollywood. So my experience as an entertainment lawyer negotiating deals is kind of how they came to be, but I've made them broad enough so they're applicable to any business person for negotiating deals, managing time, and handling crisis at the highest level without losing your soul. So I tried to make it generally applicable.
All right, well, the first commandment comes straight from Machiavelli, the prince.
Machiavelli.
And it's better to be feared than loved. Why is this sad but true?
Well, it's funny. In the beginning of my book, I have a warning. And there's a quote, good and great are rarely the same man. My book is about being great. It's not about being good. And in the warning, I say these rules are for making deals and they're for business, but they're not for personal. So it's relatively dark stuff. I just try to be very honest. It's not a feel-good book. It's about this is how business works, this is how deals are made, this is how you deal with a crisis. Dealmakers Commandment 1, it is better to be feared than loved, straight from Niccolo Machiavelli. And I kind of based the book on his book, The Prince. Because the dealmaker needs to basically create a situation where they are in control. Fear is something you can control, love is something you cannot. So it is better to create a system that you are in control, and that mechanism is fear.
Another commandment that I thought was pretty interesting, especially here on Wall Street, is commandment, I think it's number 4, in that it says that things are precisely as they seem. And on Wall Street, I say, the price is the price. It's right there on the screen. No matter if you think the stock is too low or too high, that's the price.
That's right. And that's actually a great example. Things are precisely as they seem. In a negotiation or in business, people are often afraid of being deceived by the other side when the real danger is deceiving yourself. And that's Dealmakers Commandment 4, and that's about the process of shaving away desire, anger, envy, and just coldly analyzing the facts and making sure that you're always in check and not kind of tricking yourself into analyzing facts in a way that they don't actually exist.
Commandment number 5 was a bit strange to me, a bit puzzling. It's no pig wrestling. Can you explain that one?
No pig wrestling. Never wrestle a pig because you get dirty and the pig enjoys it. That's the saying. Combat is honor. When you engage in combat with someone, that is an exercise of equals. And combat is very expensive. As you become more and more prominent, more and more pigs are going to want to wrestle you. And that takes up your time, that takes up your energy. And you have to be very astute about choosing the right battle and the right enemy.
Who are the hardest people for you to negotiate with in Hollywood? Is it other agents? Is it the actors? Can you bring us inside the world of Hollywood a little bit?
I mean, I would say that generally, a negotiation is a negotiation. You're going to be dealing with very big personalities. And I think there's kind of a sexiness factor to being an entertainment lawyer and kind of being in that space that sometimes has a weird twist on the deal. But that's when I go back to things are precisely as they seem. Just like in Wall Street, the price is the price. There's a lot of people blowing smoke, but ultimately what's on the 4 corners of that document is the truth. And that's part of the reason I love entertainment law.
And then finally, people, when they think of entertainment lawyers and agents, they think of Jeremy Piven from Entourage, Ari Gold. So how hard is it for you, who's an entertainment lawyer, to go up against a lot of these A-type personalities and negotiate against them?
Well, it's all a matter of leverage. You can't make the Statue of David without a really big block of marble, So as long as I have the leverage, I feel comfortable. If you don't have the leverage, there's nothing you can do.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for watching The Street.